Hey, what's up guys? Chris McCarthy here, and this is your Jump Rope Fit full body fat loss workout of the day. Now today's workout is going to be a 20-minute AMRAP. AMRAP is as many rounds or as many reps as possible within a specific amount of time. So what you're gonna end up doing here is setting a clock for 20 minutes, and we're gonna repeat a sequence of movements for that 20 minutes. All right guys, and the movements that we're gonna repeat here are gonna start off with that jump rope. You're gonna do 200 single rotations of that jump rope. Now if you want to intensify the workout, you could do double unders, and that'll just be 100 double unders of that jump rope. After that, we're gonna move on to 10 dumbbell Renegade Rows, followed by 10 pull-ups on a pull-up bar back there. If you don't have a pull-up bar or you're unable to do unassisted pull-ups, I have a couple options for you, so I'll show you those in a little bit here. And then we're gonna go on to 20 alternating dumbbell forward lunges. So it starts off with that jump rope, and like I said, we're gonna do 200 single rotations of that jump rope. You're gonna set that clock for 20 minutes here, and we're gonna start off 200 rotations of the jump rope, always maintaining proper form here, guys, keeping those feet together, and we're bounding on the balls of our feet. We're not jumping. By jumping, you'd have to pick your knees up or kick your feet back, but we're just bounding. It's just straight up and down, slight bend in those knees, and we're only jumping a couple inches off the ground, guys, just enough to go ahead and clear this rope. Chest up, shoulders back, you're gonna start to swing that rope. Now, once you're in this position, I'm bounding on the balls of my feet. My elbows are in close to my sides. They're not trailing out. If they trail out, that jump rope comes off of the ground and you'll end up tripping over that when it hits your toes. So keep those elbows in close to your body. Now my hands are slightly in front of my hips. Should be able to see my hands in my peripheral vision as I look down. If they start to trail back, you wanna go ahead and pull them forward, because if they're trailing backwards, once again, jump rope's gonna come around, it's gonna hit your toes. So keep those hands in front of your hips. Also, when you're rotating the rope, shouldn't be a lot of movement at the elbow joint or the shoulder joint. Keep those elbows in, and it's just a little quick little flick of the wrist to go ahead and rotate that rope. Not a lot of effort is necessary to rotate this little rope around your body. So you're gonna end up doing 200 of these jump rope rotations to begin this workout. Now, if you wanna kind of switch it off a little bit, you can go into a boxer step where you're just kind of kicking one foot forward. I understand 200 is a lot, so you might wanna switch it off a little bit here. Also, you can do run in place. That intensifies the workout a little bit more. And as I mentioned, if you really want to intensify the workout, you can go ahead and do double unders, which is gonna be 2 rotations of the jump rope for every jump. And if you choose to do those double unders, instead of the 200 singles, you're just gonna do 100 of those double unders. All right guys, after you've done that, you're gonna set your jump rope down. We're moving on to 10 dumbbell Renegade Rows. So you're gonna need 2 dumbbells for this, and a Renegade Row is kind of like a 3-part movement. So we're gonna start in a plank position. Dumbbells are gonna be here on the ground, and they should be about shoulder width apart. What the dumbbell Renegade Row is from here, we're gonna do a push-up, we're gonna press, we're gonna row, and then we're gonna row. That is 1 Renegade Row. And like I said, guys, in this, we're gonna end up doing 10 of these Renegade Rows. A couple things about the Renegade Row. First off, when we have these dumbbells about shoulder width apart here, guys, we wanna make sure that our shoulders, elbows, wrists are all in a line. We don't wanna be kind of back behind these or up over the top of those. Also, if you're in a regular push-up position, in that plank position, your feet would typically be close together. Well, since we have to row on this, we have to distribute and shift our weight from one side to the other. Therefore, I want you to widen up that stance so you have the ability to shift that weight. So from here, push up, press out of there. Now I'm gonna shift all my weight over to this left side, freeze up this arm completely. From here, we're gonna take this dumbbell now, row it back to my right hip. Press it down. Now I'm switching the weight over to my right, freeze up this arm, no weight over here, row it back to this hip, all the way down. Push up, press, row, row, that's 1. Push up, press, row, and row, that's 2. And like I said, guys, we're gonna end up doing 10 of those Renegade Rows. After that, now we're gonna move on to 10 pull-ups. Now, I have a pull-up bar mounted on the wall. You might have a pull-up bar like that, or you might have one of those pull-up bars that you just mount in your doorway. That's fine too. Also, if you don't have a pull-up bar, I've got a couple options for you that I'll go over in a second. But first off, if you're able to do the 10 pull-ups unassisted on a pull-up bar, palms are facing forward here, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna jump up on this pull-up bar. Pull your chin up over, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. 10 of these strict pull-ups. Now, if you're unable to do unassisted pull-ups, especially at 10, What you want to do is you have a couple options. First off, you can wrap a band around the bar, place one foot in that band. What that's going to do is with that one foot, you're able to kind of press, and that band's going to give you a little assistance. Another thing you can do, set a box or a bench right underneath here. When you jump up there, place one foot on that box, and you use this foot to press off of the box or the bench to give you a little bit of assistance on there. Now, if you don't have the ability to even do that, or maybe you don't have a pull-up bar, you can get a band that has handles on it, and we can basically mimic the pull-up movement. So I've got a band with handles. All you need is something to wrap it around. If you have a pull-up bar, great, or you can even wrap it in a doorway around the hinge side so it's up mounted above you somewhere. Wrap it up over here. Depending on the height of the point that you're attaching it to and the length of your band, may have to kind of get down on the ground here. I'm gonna have to sit on the ground here, but we're basically mimicking that same movement where our palms are facing forward, hands are about shoulder width apart. You're gonna pull down to your hands are below chin level, press all the way up, all the way down, and we're mimicking that pull-up movement with this band. Now, a couple things. This is significantly easier to do than your standard pull-ups. So if you are choosing that option, go ahead, double, triple, and even maybe quadruple the reps. So either do 20, 30, maybe even 40, depending on the strength of your band, just to make sure you're getting the benefit out of the workout. So go ahead, once you've completed your pull-ups on there, now we're gonna move on to 20 alternating dumbbell forward lunges. So we're gonna need 2 dumbbells for this. And it's 20 alternating, so it's gonna be 10 per leg. So we're gonna start here, chest up, shoulders back, dumbbells are hanging down by our sides, palms are facing our hips. We are gonna lunge forward with the right leg, then come all the way up, full extension to the top. Lunge forward with the left, all the way up, and we're gonna do a total of 20 of these lunges. Now, a couple things on these lunges I wanna talk about here. Make sure you're not short stepping the lunge. What that means is if you short step it and you don't step far enough out, what happens is when you go into this lunge, the knee goes way out over the top of that toe. Heel comes off the ground, puts a lot of extra strain on the knee and the heel. So make sure you're gonna go ahead and step all the way out. When you go into this lunge, you have a nice 90-degree angle here on that front leg. Another thing is you have these dumbbells in your sides, and as you're moving forwards and backwards, it creates a lot of momentum. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you're not going forward and hanging your chest in the front of your body over that leg. We want to keep that shoulders rolled back, engage the lats, even squeeze your triceps. So you have a nice vertical alignment on your upper body as you are going into these lunges, and we're not allowing those dumbbells with that forward momentum to go ahead and pull us over the front of that leg. So lock it all up. Straight vertical movement here, guys. All right, guys, so once you've completed your 20 alternating dumbbell forward lunges, that completes one round there. But like I said, this is a 20-minute AMRAP. So once you've completed that, now you're gonna go back up to the top. You're gonna grab that jump rope again for the 200 rotations of the jump rope. Then you're gonna go into 10 dumbbell Renegade Rows, 10 pull-ups, 20 alternating dumbbell forward lunges, and you're gonna keep on repeating that sequence of movements for as many rounds and as many reps as you possibly can in 20 minutes. All right, guys, that is your jump rope fit workout of the day. I'll see you right back here again for your next workout. Hey guys, to get more workouts and training programs just like this one, I am launching a Jump Rope Fit 365 program where I will send you 10 Jump Rope Fit workouts every week for an entire year. Just click the link below to get started or visit jumpropefit.com. I'll see you there.